Welcome back to Suppress Nation. Today we're going to take a look at another suppressor sent out to us from LMT. It's the Lmt Ion 30. It's made out of stainless steel and Inconel. It's a laser welded tubeless design. Now lengthwise, it's 7.14 inches long, has a 1.74 inch diameter tube. Without a mount, we got 17.1 ounces. With their mount, comes in at 18.6 ounces. With their long flash hider, it's 21.7 ounces. And with a little stubby brake, 20.5. Now when it comes in a box, it's going to have their standard restrictor cap, but I elected to go with their 3-prong flash hider. The Ion 30 is rated for 17 HMR all the way up to 300 Win Mag. The Ion 30 is designed to reduce back pressure to both the shooter and the host firearm. It's constructed to mitigate the sound, flash, and the environmental signature. It's also full auto rated, been tested to withstand the US SOCOM surge testing. To me, that just means no barrel restrictions. The Ion 30 is hub ready, and the regulator mounts are dead air Xeno compatible. So in the box, it comes with everything you need: the regulator mount, the restrictor cap, the shorty brake. You also have this nice, as I said in the 5.56 video, if you watch this, it's a nice, probably 1/4 inch steel beefy suppressor wrench. And this thing fits every single part on this suppressor. Very well thought out. I've used it quite a bit of times already, installing the muzzle device on a bunch of different guns. I don't have full auto or belt fed, so I can't truly torture test this can like LMT already has for a military, but we're just going to see what it does sound wise, what type of flash mitigation we get under nods, just have a good time shooting on a bunch of different guns. So if you're interested to see how she performs, stay tuned. All right guys, so up first we got the PTR 91 without a suppressor. Let's see how she sounds. Woo. That joker is launching some brass. Now, as Elliot says, let's violate YouTube policy. So we got the PTR with the LMT brake on it, no suppressor. Now I got my Armorite AR10. We got the rifle speed gas block all the way open, LMT long flash hider, 150 grain AAC 308. As we've stated in some of our earlier videos, a lot of these guns come already over gassed, so having an adjustable gas block will already get you a better performing gun. We just seen at 12 o'clock position, we was throwing brass right at about 1. So I'm gonna turn this down to the 9 and see if we get better ejection out of that with a 9. Before we seen at setting 12, gas was all the way open. We was getting brass ejecting right around the 1 o'clock position. Now we got it dialed back to 9. We're hitting 3 to 4 o'clock unsuppressed. Now let's grab that Ion 30 and see how much we have to dial it back for that. And that'll give us a little bit of an indicator how much gas we're getting back to our face, how much blowback that suppressor actually puts through the system. Let's see what 9 does. 6. Perfect. Perfect ejection. AR10 with the LMT long flash hider. If you want to support the channel after you finish watching the video, jump down in the description. We have my campsite link down there. Have a bunch of companies that we're working with that have been gracious enough to give us a code for you guys to use. You get to save money on products you're already going to buy. By using that code, it supports the channel. Again, a huge thank you to everyone over at Hansohn Brothers. Without those guys, I could not get these suppressors in my hands as fast as I do. I would not have the PVS-14 to show you all that nighttime footage. By shopping over at HansohnBrothers.com, you're supporting us here at the channel. They have all your suppressor accessory needs. If you're here in Virginia, they can transfer all your NFA and all your gun items. They make the process of buying suppressors so simple and so easy for everyone. So if you want to support us here at the channel, shop over at HansohnBrothers.com. Now we got my handy rifle in 300 blackout, Callaway ballistic 220 grain subs, no suppressor. Now you guys know I love my handy rifle with these Callaway 220 grain subs. So let's see what the LMT sounds like with these. It's quiet, but it does have a little bit of a let me shoot a little bit further downrange. It's still quiet, but it's not as quiet as some of the other larger cans. Well, there she is on my 300 blackout handy rifle. It is quiet, but it still has a pop to it. And when I'm shooting with a handy rifle or a bolt action 300 blackout, I prefer the cans that have just that push of air. So while it does do good, it's not my preferred can that I would leave on this. Being a low blowback can, I'd say it's the best one that I've shot on the handy, but I've only shot a few of them on here so far. So take that with a grain of salt. But completely fine to shoot all day, I would say, with 300 blackout. But I would say I prefer this can on a semi more than a single shot or a bolt action. Now we got the 10.5 inch Noveske 300 blackout. Let's see how she sounds. Well, there she is with the 10.5 inch Noveske. Like I said, she's quiet, but it's not quiet enough. I have cans this size and a little bit longer that do perform better. Being a lower blowback can, it's probably the quietest one I shot on this as well. But with 300 blackout already being a lower blowback round, I would rather just have a standard suppressor than something that's higher flow. So again, I like this can more on the higher pressure rounds, but still sounds good. We got the 16 inch AR10, no suppressor. So now we got the 16 inch with the Ion 30. Lmt 10.5, no suppressor. 10.5 with the Ion 30. And just for a quick comparison, Ion 5.56K. So with the Ion 30, hopefully y'all can see that, you're adding a little bit more length, a little bit more weight, but you're definitely getting more sound suppression. It does have a little bit of a deeper tone than their Ion K. So I reckon it all depends on what you're looking for. Are you looking for a short can or are you looking for a long can? Like I said, it doesn't feel bad on the end of the gun. It's not like overly heavy, but it does give you a good sound performance for a 10.5. The 16, it sounds good on, but again, you're adding more weight to the end of a longer barrel. So I reckon it's up to you. Are you looking for more sound suppression, or are you looking for a little bit shorter can? Again, just like that Ion K, the 30. I'm getting no gas back to my face with this gun, so definitely got a lower back pressure than a lot of cans. I didn't even feel like with the 5.56 when you rapid dump it a little bit, I got a little trickle out of the rear charging handle. In case you haven't seen any of my older videos, this is my LMT 10.5. It has a superlative arms piston system in it. I got it opened up to number 6 on the bleed off. So between the superlative arms piston and the LMT 30 with the larger bore, I mean, this thing's literally giving no gas back to my face so far throughout the day as we've been shooting it. So we're out here shooting, doing some mag dumps, just putting it on target, see what I can do with it. Like I said, it does add a little bit more weight than the 5.56K, but we are getting more suppression and just a tad bit less back pressure to it. Like I said, the 5.56 doesn't give you much gas. I mean, you have to really get on top of it for a longer period for you to get anything back through it, back through the charging handle here. But so far with the 30, I mean, I'm just putting rounds down range and I'm not getting nothing back. So let's grab some of those AKs and see what it does with those. All right, now we got the gas monster itself, the Zastava M85. Woo! To mount these up, I got the J-Mac. I think that's like the 360 brake, but it puts you a hub right on it. So you got a brake and a suppressor mount. So we got the gas monster with the Ion 30. Let's see what she does. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Let me go get some more rounds for that. Holy crap, that was really good. That was really, really good. Now gas-wise, I literally got nothing back to my face with that. So we're gonna try it again and see what we do here. Nothing. Nothing. So that right there is even more pleasant than the 5.56K from LMT. AK-74, no suppressor. So here's the AK-74. Really excited to see how it performs. The Ion K did amazing. So hopefully this thing has less gas back to the face and even sounds better. So now I got the Zastava M92 762x39. We have the J-Mac 360 brake on it. Oh, K&S piston, shut all the way. Whew. So now we got the Ion 30 on the end. Let's see how she sounds. How much gas we're getting back to the face as well. Oh, whoa. So that's the gas piston shut all the way. No gas back to my face. I mean, literally got nothing. Usually this gun has gassed me out. I do have the little rubber sleeve back here that I put in. Like I said, it cost me like a penny to draw it out and just cut it out, so it costs nothing. But I mean, even with other cans, I've still got plenty of gas. K&S piston was shut all the way, so I mean, it was full operation of bringing gas back to me. Like I said, I was mag dumping as fast as I could, and I literally felt zero gas back to my face at all. That is the M92 gas tamer right there. Man, I'm telling you, LMT makes AK cans. I mean, they can run them on their bell feds and all the machine guns, but that right there, their line of suppressors has been so great on all my AKs. But there she is, M92. That's gonna be hard to pull that thing back off. To me, the Ion 30 has really shined on the AK platform, so I brought up my Ramen G kit. We're gonna see how she sounds with this. All right. So there she is all the way down. Ratchet it tight. Oh, that's horrible. Let's swap it for another one. Well, we will not be shooting the Ion 30 on my Ramen G kit. It seems I have two chemos. One is short, one is a little bit longer. The shorter one here goes all the way in, screws down like it's supposed to, but it's not locking up to my dead air muzzle device. And the longer one is bottoming out. It's got like a blast baffle here that is sleeved in here. And this right here is bottoming out just on top of it, so it's not letting it seat all the way. And I'm not going to shoot it and destroy the can. So Ramen G kit's out of the test for this one. So I was hoping to really shoot it on it. Like I said, the AK platform has been where this thing shined. So I wanted to hear how it sounded with a 7.62, a 16-inch barrel going through it, but not today. Well, there's the Ion 30 on a few of my guns. To me, the Ion series is like the perfect mix of low back pressure and sound. On everything I've shot them on, they're not giving me no gas back to my face. They sound good, and the size of them, they're not throwing my guns off balance. Again, if you get to go to CanCon, South Carolina, swing by the LMT booth, shoot the Ion series of cans, and let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. God bless.